Hey everyone, this is a video review of the Case Logic Sling camera bag. And first thing, if you don't know what a sling bag is, it's basically a backpack, but it only has one strap. And it's meant to go over your shoulder, so you can put it on either by over your head, or in this case, this one also has a buckle, which lets you take it on and off without having to reach up and over. So from that aspect, it's got a nice feature with the buckle here. Additionally, you can adjust the strap, and it has a Velcro wrap that wraps around it and keeps it secure. Compared to other sling bags, this one does not have the waistband, so if you're looking for that, it's not going to have the waistband. And then the other advantage to a sling bag versus a standard backpack is that you can slip it around to the front, and then what you do is you can just unzip, and then you can see my camera's in here, and it's right at your disposal to be able to get out and shoot. Now this one is a Nikon D50, and I've got it mounted with the 18-105 lens and hood. The lens itself is a 67mm. The hood makes it a little bit bigger, so you can probably get away with a fairly large lens. You can also see I've got maybe another inch of room in here that if the lens was a little longer, maybe an 18-135, that's still going to fit. It's got another pocket here, good for memory cards, things like that you want to have right away at a quick moment's notice and be able to get to without too much rummaging through your bag. The thing that I don't like, though, is that this pocket here on the top, which can hold maybe an extra lens, a flash, or I use it just for a camcorder or a point and shoot, I don't like how the zipper starts at the bottom, because then when I unzip it, something can fall out. I have to unzip it all the way, versus if it started here and unzipped down, I could reach my hand in. The other thing is inside this pocket, it's got a mesh accessory holder, but it really has no elastic to it whatsoever, so usually the accessories just fall right out of that pocket. The other disadvantage is that the divider here between the main compartment where your camera sits and whatever is up here is just held in by a couple of Velcro tabs on each side, so there's holes. If you put small items in here, they're very likely to fall down into the rest of the bag. Other than that, it's got a nice other pocket with the zipper aligned properly so that you can get into it either part way with, again, another mesh retainer here. This one's a little bit better. It's a little bit tighter fit, but it opens up pretty large, and you could easily fit some accessories if you don't mind bulking the bag out a little bit. And then on top of that zipper, you have yet another one in here that is decently sized. The only disadvantage to these front ones is this padding is pretty thin. It's not going to protect a whole awful lot. You know, minor bumps aren't going to be a problem, but if you drop it on the front and something fragile's in there, I wouldn't trust it a whole lot. The other thing, and I'm just going to take this bag off, is that the tripod mount is okay. It's just a couple of Velcro straps. There's really nothing keeping this from sliding, and it's not all that big, so if you have a large tripod, the size of this bag isn't going to fit it too well. It's going to stick out pretty far. This is not a very big tripod, and you can see it's already pretty much longer than the bag. It does have a nice handle as well as a nice hook on the strap. The back is padded pretty well and should help it fit comfortably for a good while. Moving back to the main storage compartment, though, this is where another aspect that I don't like a whole lot is that once you remove the camera, any extra lens storage, you have to undo these Velcro flaps. So once you get the Velcro flap open, you can see I've got another lens and hood in here, but they just kind of slosh around. There's no extra padding. There's nothing really to keep them in place, and stuff can move from one compartment to the next if it's small enough. You can also pull from this side and fit a couple more things in here, but one of the, as I was saying before, anything from up top can come down through the corners here. And this divider, although it is removable, if you take this out, anything that you put in the top is just going to immediately fall down into the rest of the bag. So just keep that in mind. It's not a huge drawback for me. This is pretty much all of my camera gear other than a couple miscellaneous filters, the charger, things like that. So this easily holds my SLR, the lens that I keep mounted to it, 2 extra lenses. I could fit a flash in here, a camcorder, extra memory cards, and then other stuff as well. So it will hold a good amount of gear. I would just say if you're looking to buy this one, check out some other models, maybe some different brands, because depending on the price, this could be a good value. It could not be. So if you're looking at a sling bag and you think that you don't have a whole lot to carry, might not be worth it to spend $100 on a Low Pro or something similar. Just check out other things in this price range and make an informed decision. Hey everyone, this is a video review of the Case Logic Sling camera bag. And first thing, if you don't know what a sling bag is, it's basically a backpack, but it only has one strap. And it's meant to go over your shoulder, so you can put it on either by over your head, or in this case, this one also has a buckle, which lets you take it on and off without having to reach up and over. So from that aspect, it's got a nice feature with the buckle here. Additionally, you can adjust the strap and